Let me just start by saying something that's probably going to piss some people off. And full disclaimer, if you're a little bit soft, this episode's probably not for you. So let's just dive in. You are where you deserve to be. I'm going to say that again. You are exactly where you deserve to be. Yeah, I said it. You deserve the results of the habits you've built. You deserve the life that you created through your daily decisions. If you don't like where you are, well, you've got two options: change or stay the same. And guess what? There is no third option. This episode of Simply Satisfied is not going to be for the faint of heart. I am not here on this episode to sugarcoat the truth or to coddle you into comfort. This episode is what I like to call a reality check. And I can give it because I've lived it. In fact, this episode is going to be the episode that I wish someone would have given me a long time. Not to say that I'm blaming anybody else, but this is the reality check that I wish I would have got. I've been to prison. I've lived in the dark. I've felt shame. I've lost myself. People should know that by now. But you know what I found? I found that freedom, real freedom, only comes when you take full responsibility. So today, I'm handing you the mirror. Let's talk about it. Before you build a better future, let's start with some tough truths to face. You have got to face the uncomfortable parts of your present. So let's call out the lies that we tell ourselves, the ones that keep us stuck, the ones that keep us small, and the ones that keep us silent. And let's just dive on in with blame. The blame game, for when you keep playing, it's a dead end. You are not a victim of your job. You're not a victim of your relationships. You are not even a victim of your past. Everyone needs to know that you are the author of your next chapter. But the pen stays on the table until you grab it. Yeah, life is going to throw you some wild punches. I get it. But eventually you have to ask yourself, are you going to keep blaming the storm, or are you going to learn how to sail or dance in the rain? Nobody is coming. Nobody's coming to save you. And guess what? You don't need them to. Everything you need to change your life is already within you. It's been there the whole time. But blame feels a heck of a lot easier than responsibility. Believe me, I've been there. Until it robs you of the life that you could have built. Now, I need you guys to understand something. Not all prisons have bars. You might hear my story and think, well, I'm not in prison, so this doesn't apply to me. But let me tell you something. Most people are locked up in ways that they can't even see. Your prison, quote unquote, might look different. Some people live in a prison of debt. Some people live in a prison of self-doubt. Some people live in a prison of comfort. They don't try. They don't risk. They don't grow, because growth requires pain. But you want the truth? Comfort is a slow death. If your daily habits aren't building your future, they're burying it. Change starts when you get uncomfortable on purpose. When you stop waiting for the wake-up call and you make the call yourself. Now, let's talk about feelings. Now, I already know what you're thinking, but I don't feel like doing it. But I'm not motivated to do it. Motivation is crap. Let me tell you something about feelings and motivation. Feelings don't build futures. You don't have to feel like showing up to show up. You ever see someone in shape and think, man, they must love the gym? No, they don't love the gym. In fact, most people in shape dread going to the gym the majority of the time. Not all the time, but they don't love the gym. They love the results. They love the process. And they understand that results don't come from how you feel. They come from what you do, your daily actions, your habits. Your body doesn't care how you feel when you hit that last rep. Your business doesn't care how you feel when you post that video. Your life doesn't care how you feel when it's time to level up. It just reflects what you did, not how you feel. So stop letting your emotions be the CEO of your life. Put discipline in the driver's seat and stop going off how you feel. Now, let me get personal. I'm not just trying to preach here. Let me take you back because this wasn't theory for me. This, for me, was life or death. I remember sitting in the dorm, bars on the windows, barbed wire on the fences, surrounded by regret. No motivation, nobody to impress, no cameras. Well, no cell phone cameras, plenty of cameras. Just me and the truth, cold-blooded, hardcore truth of where I was at. And I had two choices: stay the same or change everything. So I did the only thing that would give me peace. I took full responsibility. I stopped blaming the system, stopped blaming the past, and I made a decision that the man who walked out of prison would not be the same man who walked in. Not a lot of people can make that decision, but nothing changes for free. People always say that they want change. They don't want the cost of change. So let's be honest. Talk about the price. You know, there's a cost to change. Change costs you comfort. It costs you old friends that no longer serve you. It costs you your old excuses that you keep using to get by. It costs you sleep, fun, distractions, and sometimes, well, most times, even your ego. But it buys you something so much more valuable: freedom, peace, growth, power. And if you don't pay that price now, you'll have to pay it later. You know what they always say? If you don't pay for good health now, you're going to pay for bad health later. And if you're the price you pay later, if you don't change now, you'll pay with regret. So let me give you a tool. All right. I don't want to just fire you up without giving you something to hold on to. So here is one simple, powerful tool that changed my life, called the mirror test. Every night or every morning, preferably every night, ask yourself just one question. Did I move closer to the person I say I want to be today? Yes or no? No explanations, no justifications, just honesty. If you say no, fix it tomorrow. If you say yes, double down. The mirror never lies, but we do. Until we don't. Now it's time to decide. Now that you've heard the truth, you've felt the fire, you've got the tools, the only thing left is your decision. You have to burn your exit strategy. No plan B. If you have a plan B, you might as well just throw out plan A. Probably not going to happen because you won't give it your all. Burn the boats, burn the exit strategy. No more back doors, no more maybe one day. It's today or it's nothing. You are where you deserve to be, but where you end up, that's still in your hands. Make the decision. Do the work. Change your life. And remember, I'm not here to make you feel better. I'm here to make you better. Let's get after it.